Well, it's very interesting what's happening in the field of allergy, and it's this idea that if you get exposed earlier, you're going to actually have the opportunity to develop protective blocking antibodies to many of the foods. So in terms of the allergenicity of food, cow's protein, seafood, eggs, wheat, probably forgetting one more, and milk, of course. Milk and nuts are probably, in terms of the complexity of the proteins, the ones that we worry the most. And obviously, if there is absolutely no history of allergy on the child, and what is important also, family history of allergies, because that actually carries a little bit in terms of the risk. It's perfectly okay to introduce, after 1 year of life, more and more complex proteins. But one thing that I usually tell parents about nuts is that they shouldn't really give young children whole nuts, because when they chew nuts, they end up with 1,000 little pieces that stay in the mouth. They laugh, if they cough, if they jump around. It is very easy for a tiny little piece of those to dislodge and get into the airway. They might cough a little bit, and you might not aspirate or choke per se, but there's nothing more irritating to the lung and more damaging to the lung than having the lipids of a nut cause a pneumonia that is sometimes extremely severe. So I think from the point of view of safety, and we're not talking about allergenicity, we're talking about safety, it's probably best to not give children nuts until they're probably 3 or older. And so in terms of the risk of allergies, I think if there is absolutely not, for example, peanut butter after age 1 should be fine.